Finally. Oh my God, it takes so long to go live on YouTube. Every single time. Yes, I know what you're saying. What on earth is a grown man doing wearing a football jersey? And we will get to that and we'll talk about so much today. Ladies and gentlemen, it is Sunday morning in Hong Kong, and I welcome you to the Watchman'S Hour with Roshan Melwani. We have a ton of stuff to talk about, okay? Let's start with, okay, so when I first started getting berated online, right? And I'll take all your questions afterwards if you stay with me, right? I mean, I can say hi to Jay, I can say hi to Nilal and all these people and stuff, but I need a couple of you to jump onto YouTube for me to keep my YouTube stream going, because like I've said before, my main YouTube got banned. And so this is my new YouTube. If people don't come on within a few minutes, they'll shut it down. So if anyone can jump onto my YouTube stream as well, Danielle, I see you there. If you can do that for me, that would be great. Save your questions, stick with me, stay with me, listen to me, save your questions, stay online, and I will answer all of them, I promise you. So once again, welcome to the Watchman's Hour with Roshan Melwani. Why on earth is a grown man wearing a football jersey? I will get to that. So when I started posting videos, right? Like, I'm not someone who gets like worried about the comments and stuff, right? It just doesn't make fucking difference to me, right? People are just gonna talk nonsense. And again, I'll answer all your questions at the end. Just stay with me, and everybody help me to like and share the live. YouTube, help me to like and share the live. Instagram, help me to like and share the live. TikTok, help me to like and share the live. We'll talk about lots and lots of stuff, all right? So firstly, the kind of stuff that people accused me of was like being a pedophile. I mean, I obviously know that's nonsense. And stuff, and I didn't think it's hilarious. As I said, I thought it was so low class. But everyone joins on that hate bandwagon, right? Which shows you how low level the overwhelming majority of the world's population is, especially the Western population, right? And then the other stuff that, I got derailed for is, say, cheap suits. Obviously, I'm working with celebrities all the time, right? And we showcase this, okay? And then shitty suits, ill-fitting suits, blah, blah, blah. Obviously, the suits look fucking great. What I touched on last time was that, yes, I have been a revelation for other tailors. No tailors globally ever were making reels, making videos, had Instagram accounts, had social media accounts other than their websites, okay? And now tailors everywhere making their own types of reels, okay? And what I will always say, okay, is that in my suit videos, you have real live clients, not me showing off my fucking suit or not me showing off a sample suit. So it completely differentiates me from everybody else, which is huge. And, the last thing that's always railed against me is that, I've fallen off. I've fallen off. Fuck, I'm falling off. I'm the original content creator before there was the term coined content creator. Again, everyone jump onto my YouTube, everyone share the live on Instagram and like the live, everyone share the live on TikTok and like the live, okay? Let me talk to you about this week, okay? Let's follow up on last week. So my They Beg For It video on my tertiary Instagram account passes 6 million views, okay? 6 million views. So in a week, that's another million views added, all right? Out of nowhere, there is a video that showed up from March 2023, okay? That's over 2 years ago. It dripped up to 1.1 million views, okay? Surprise, surprise. Where does this March 2023 video suddenly pop up? Someone shares it and stuff. And then I look at it and I'm like, holy shit. 1.1 million views, March 2023. One of my David Dobrik videos in this past week crosses 5 million views, okay? And that's on my TikTok, okay? And that's insane. So another older video dripping up. One of my Canadian boy videos on my TikTok crosses 3 million views. So that's more drip up, okay? And then, I have as a video on dark Insta of this cuck family babe. Okay, she's an absolute fucking babe. All right, if you're following me, you won't be able to find this video. It's on Instagram only. It's on Instagram dark. And I talked about last week how that went from 700 something thousand to 2 point something million. It's now on 3.5 million views. Okay, so it's, what have we talked about? It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 videos crossing another million. Okay, my cosplay video, okay, which I absolutely fucking love. Me and Guanja with the cosplay girl. We talked about this 2 weeks in a row, right? It's something 2 weeks ago, it crossed 1 million views. Last week, 2 million views. It's crossed 3 million views. During the course of the week, I don't know if it was last week or this week, I mentioned Tom Segura suddenly drops a video, right? A rehash of what we had done a couple of years in my store. That crosses 1 million views, okay? Absolutely insane. I shot a video with my buddy Jamie, who I think he's the #1 content creator in Hong Kong, right? You would have seen a lot of my videos of me and him together. Our highest video total is about 15 million views. He came in, he shot a video with me. In 24 hours, this is on TikTok, we're at 1 million views. In 3 days, we're at 2 million views, okay? And then just this morning, I knew it happened when I woke up, right? Because I saw it creeping suddenly. My self-censorship video crossed 1 million views. So I've just talked about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 videos, adding another 1 million views. All right, in the past week. I mean, that's just nutty. So, 1 on TikTok, 1 on my main Insta. No, 1 on my dark Insta. 1 on my main Insta, another 1 on my main Insta, another 1 on my main Insta, 1 on my TikTok, 1 on my TikTok, 1 on my tertiary Insta, 1 on my tertiary Insta. I mean, the drip up is immense, okay? So let's put all this bullshit aside about fall off, all right? I mean, none of this shit affects me, and you guys got to know this. None of this shit affects me whatsoever. So you can see for the first time for the Watchman'S Hour, since the viewership is so great right now, I actually made some notes to talk about. Good morning, Danielle. I appreciate you. What is the stupidest question I keep getting asked? All right. The stupidest question I keep getting asked in DMs is, what is the name of my shop? Can anybody here, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, tell me the name of my atelier? Please. Can anyone answer? I mean, my English is brilliant, obviously. Can anybody answer? Obviously, nobody can answer. That means what? Everyone is that so fucking stupid? Okay. What is the name of my shop? People keep DMing me. I mean, that is just dumb as they fucking come. Yes, it's Sam's fucking Taylor. What the fuck else would the name of my fucking shop be? Stupidest question. This is in addition to all the so many homosexual men every day trying to get me to convert. So many homosexual men telling me, oh, we'll keep it a secret. Now, in the build-up to London, so many homosexual men in London say, come and see me. I'm 24 years old. I'm 27 years old. It'll be a secret. It'll be a secret. I'm not fucking gay. And I'm not even flattered. Okay, where are the young women over 18 that are gorgeous reaching out to me? Why is it only homosexuals? Okay, and it's just absolutely non-stop homosexuals reaching out to me on Instagram, asking me to convert or to at least try. It makes no sense to me. You know what I'm saying? It actually makes no sense to me. My Liverpool jersey that I'm wearing today, I have a big announcement, okay? So my Liverpool jersey is sent to me from the United Kingdom by F7 Kids. I don't know if you can see the back. It bend a bit. Hopefully you can see the back now. Can you? It says Roshan 12, okay? 12 is my number, all right? So I am going to Wembley on August the 10th. Sunday, the August the 10th, I will be at Wembley Stadium for the Community Shield, okay? Liverpool against Crystal Palace. I've been to Wembley before in 1999, actually it's the old Wembley, which was for a rugby match, a Five Nations match while they were rebuilding Twickenham. It was Wales versus England. It was England's home game and Wales won. It's quite dramatic and stuff. So, you know, it's such a wow, right? I'm going to the cricket, England, India, the 5th test. I'm now going to Wembley to watch Liverpool against Palace in the Community Shield. What I really need help with, right, is I'm looking for a barber collab. Okay, so I'm not going to charge, all right? Normally I charge $1,600 US plus, right? for the experience, so to work with me. So like if you have me at a restaurant, right, you'll provide the full meal for me and my family. You'll shoot the content, and you will publish the content, and you can collaborate with all three of my instas. And if you pay a little bit more, you can give me the content. I'll put it on all my other platforms and stuff. My charge is $1,600 US, $1,600 US. But I'm looking for a barber in Mayfair or the Mayfair area who's willing to collaborate with me, shoot content of giving me, touching up my hair, touching up my beard, giving Rihanna a haircut, shooting the content, shooting great reels, at least one reel, and then they can collaborate with me on all three of my Insta accounts. And that should give them more views than they've ever gotten. So if there is a barber in Mayfair, okay, or if you know of a barber in Mayfair or the Mayfair area, get them to contact me. But it's got to be somebody serious like myself, no bullshit. Do you understand what I'm saying? And that's something that I really want to do. So this week, I managed to absolutely do 6 days of workouts. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. While I'm at it, all of you should be following my main Instagram, okay, and watching my stories every day and watching my once a day reel, okay? All of you should be watching my stories, my once a day reel. So I nailed 6 workouts, and all my workouts were like about 40 minutes, where I did 5 push-ups, really slowed down, squeeze down, boom up, hold up, 5 push-ups, 5 downward dogs, 5 touch toes, 5 raise to the sky, 1 holding body weight squat wide, like the horse stance, and then 1 sprint up a slope. Then I walk back down, and I do those extreme 5 push-ups, the extreme stretches, the extreme horse stance, the extreme sprint. So I did that 10 times. So that's 50 push-ups a day for the last 6 days. Okay, 50 push-ups a day for the last 6 days and 10 sprints every day. And I fucking look great. Okay, and I eat clean. When I say clean, I didn't eat rice, bread, pasta, or dessert, right? I ate chicken, prawns, a lot of beef, right? A lot of chicken. And then with sauces and vegetables and all that stuff, right? And yesterday I looked like an absolute fucking beast. You don't even understand. And then obviously last night I went out and I ate like, I don't know, 7 pieces of fucking bread. I ate fucking dessert and stuff, but I ate the most incredible tomahawk steak. It was huge. It was fucking huge. I need to do a story on that. I didn't get you. I've got something. Yeah, I think I put up a story on my main Insta. Check it out. It's me and Saria. And you can see the size of the fucking tomahawk. Do any of you remember that tomahawk video that I did with the young Chinese boy where I smacked him on his ass? Right? You can see that on my main Insta as well. So we had this awesome tomahawk, and then I had dessert. I had 2 desserts. I had a New York cheesecake with berry compote and whipped cream, and then I had some sort of creme brulee and stuff and whatever. So there's my diet gone down the fucking drain. So let's see what I look like. I wish I had a video to show you what I looked like yesterday. Let's take my glasses off. But this is what I look like right now. I can't really, show myself off properly, bent over like this for the screens and stuff, right? But yesterday I looked like an absolute fucking beast. Okay, and you can see my delts probably. So whilst I've got my shirt off, let's talk a bit about my sponsors. So one of my sponsors is F7 Kits. Okay, F7 Kits. So they're just F, the letter F, 7 Kits, and they're on Insta and TikTok, but I contact them through Insta, and they produce in the United States, United Kingdom. It's all original wear, right? That they will purchase at whatever deal they have from whoever's selling these, and they'll customize it for you, and they'll mail it to you everywhere in the world. My own merch, plentyofconsent.com underwear, comes in a pack of 2. Plentyofconsent.com underwear comes in a pack of 2. I think it's $12 or $13 US, and then we'll ship anywhere in the world. You have to pay for shipping. And if you order any of the merch, whether it's the T-shirts or the sweaters or the baseball caps, you can request for me to sign any items, either physically sign the product or sign the packaging, and make you a personalized video, okay? And then my jeans are from Private Collection in Plano, Texas, and I think Dallas, Texas. And these are my favorite jeans, and I've got 5 of them. So if you're looking to sponsor me, I'm actually very, very cheap. And I'm not going to make money from sponsors and stuff, right? It's not my gig, and I don't make any money from the merch, right? But the main thing is just to be different and to be out there and so forth. So if you know anyone that wants to collaborate with me and stuff on anything, like I said, I do a lot of restaurant stuff as well. Have them in touch with me, and if you want to buy my merch, it's extremely cheap. It's on plentyofconsent.com. You get free Cameo with it. Speaking of Cameo, since Cameo started, right? I started in April 2023. I've done over 4,000 cameos now. Okay, I've consistently been ranked inside the top 10%. I've consistently been ranked inside their top 100 all the time. How did I get the tickets to the Community Shield match? I was invited by Jason McAteer. You know who Jason McAteer is? But that's irrelevant. If you're going to be at the Community Shield, maybe we can meet each other. If you're going to be at the cricket, maybe we can meet each other. If you want to buy a suit whilst I'm in London, maybe we can meet each other, right? You just email web@samstailor.com and you can set up an appointment to purchase a suit from me. A suit is 1,000 sterling. Okay. And I'm going to be in London for 25 days. I'm shooting a shoe commercial. I'm speaking at King's College London. I'm speaking at the Oriental Club. I'm shooting a pub commercial. I'm going down to Winchester to meet a friend. I'm going to be at the cricket, England-India, the 5th test. I'm going to be at Wembley, Liverpool Crystal Palace for the Community Shield. Just like amazing stuff, right? You know what I mean? You're asking me to convert sterling to United States dollars, bro. You have a fucking laptop or an iPad, right? You just use xe.com. You don't need to use an app. Ask fucking Google. Give me a fucking break. Don't be that so fucking stupid and lazy, Ryan. You must be fucking American. Only an American would say that, right? Which brings me to maybe my last topic before I start answering your questions is where should I go next after London? Okay. The next trip I go, somebody has to fly me out, right? It's business class tickets. And you have to put me up in a suite, right? So that's basically the minimum. And I don't mind working for free, to be honest, right? You don't need to pay me for the daily work and stuff, right? For the promotions and so forth. But you have to pay for the business class tickets. You have to, pay for the suite. You have to pay for transport me to the venue and back. And you obviously have to pay for security if the crowd that I'm going to be working at is live. Danielle, Lisa, are you able to send gifts now here to me on YouTube? Does that work anymore? Whilst I'm building this new channel, so now I shall take your questions. So unfortunately, the numbers dropped off dramatically on each channel. I told everyone stay till the end and so forth. So I mean, I work with a lot of cool people every day. I can't say who's the coolest person. Obviously, I work with Tom Segura. He's very, very cool. I work with Imagine Dragons. He's very, very cool. I work with Brian Habana. I worked with Alan Shearer. I've worked with a lot of really, really cool people. Oh, my glasses sponsors are the new Black Optical. I've spoken about them a few weeks in a row. These guys are amazing. So they do my sunglasses, which are one-of-ones from Regards. They don't exist anywhere else. And then they do my specs, my reading specs. All right, so let me move to the reading specs now, and let me answer all your questions. And if you, I'm not going to Anfield. I've told you I'm going to Wembley, right, and stuff. Not Mihal. I would love it. I'll answer your question. How about this? This is what I propose. Say, my name is so and so. I'm this age. I'm a man or a woman, right? And where you're from. And if you can do that, then I will, and you will, that's the filter to get the questions. Okay. I never procrastinate. I mean, you just got to keep working. I don't really hang out with people. That's not my jive. I'd rather be with my kids, my family, and my clients and stuff. I don't know, honey. Danielle, you're telling me stuff. I appreciate you so much. You just do it for me. That's what I tell everyone. I said, don't teach me, don't tell me. I mean, I got shit to do myself. My favorite actor is probably Shah Rukh Khan. I think he's just amazing, and so forth. I'm coming to a pub in St. John's Wood. I don't remember what it's called. Monty, are you going to meet me there that day? I don't understand some of the stuff you're saying. What I suggest to you is that you introduce yourself by name, age, sex, location, and ask me a decent question. I've given you my monologue for the day. I've talked about a bunch of stuff. I've shot some questions out there, and if there's no dialogue, then I will go. I mean, no, I'm not a Muslim, but I told you, introduce yourself properly. I drive an Alphard. I don't have a favorite car brand. Am I a womanizer? Applesauce, you come onto everything, and you ask nonsensical stuff. My favorite fragrance is Oud by Diptyque, and there's another one by Louis Vuitton. Ombre something or another. Danielle, what's it called? Well, there really goes a lull after I finish a monologue. Whilst I'm doing the monologue, there's so many questions coming and people don't stay. Ombre Nomad. How'd you know that? Apple user, I'm not answering your questions because you come on and talk nonsense all the time and stuff. What's the hog reveal mean? Jack, 20 in Australia. Explain to me and I'll answer. Very good to whoever this guy is. Maybe he's a Saudi guy who guessed Ombre Nomad. Alphard. I drive a fucking Alphard. I say the same thing every week. So one of the great things about me as a content creator is everything is one and done, right? Quick and dirty. No script, no nothing. It's all real life stuff. I'm in a restaurant. I'm with a celebrity. I'm doing government work. I've been invited to an event. I'm shooting a video with a client and stuff. Alphard, oh my God, I'm so stupid. Gary from Essex, will you attend my talk at King's? There's a link everywhere all over my Insta, and it's only £5. It's the most expensive thing I own, my properties. I own 14 properties. What else would be more expensive? I don't use any AI. I don't even know what AI is. The books behind me are client order books, but I need introduction, name, age, sex, country. Otherwise, I'm just going to be quiet. Monty, since even if your name is there, you need to give me age, country. Jonathan Rodriguez from San Antonio, Texas, you're 24 years old. Ask me anything you want. I'm happy to chat with you. That is what I'm talking about. And anybody can ask me a question. They introduce themselves properly. Hello, Joe Ban, Apple user, but you're a dick. So on being as good a tailor as me, I mean, I don't know how to give you advice on that. Are you actually, I need to know where you are at in your career. Okay. So Ryan, 34, are you working as a tailor? Are you thinking of transitioning? Jonathan Rodriguez, do you want to come over right now and say hi? Remember, I will only answer the questions if you introduce yourself properly. I can be as stubborn as anybody. Then you come buy a suit tomorrow, Jonathan Rodriguez. I cannot wait for you 45 minutes. I'll be done with this in 45 minutes, and then I've got to go and take care of my son. So Newland, you're from Sri Lanka originally, or you have Sri Lankan ethnicity? You finished high school, you've done your A levels, and you're not going to university. Will you attend my talk at King's on July 29th? So Jack Bragg, 20-year-old Australian male, right? So this is a 67-year-old business. My grandfather, I'm told, started in 1957. My father lies a lot. I mean, he's a pathological liar and stuff. And I'm told it started in 1957, but I can only account for it for my lifetime, right? Which is already very long. So there is a lot of longevity to my business, and I've been in with it 26 years. And why did I join? Because of the amount of celebrities my father worked with. It was insane. I mean, it would be stupid not to join this business. The amount of celebrities. And we were so busy, and we were printing money. making so much fucking cash and stuff. And then COVID came and absolutely fucking destroyed us. What do you want to come over for, Jonathan? So, Zohib Muhammad, will you come to my talk at King's on July 29th? And you can ask me any question you want. So, Jonathan, can you come over at 10 a.m. tomorrow to make your new purchase? And I can work with you personally. Okay, so, but to be in a video, you have to purchase a suit, Jonathan. Do you understand that? I'm Batman. Did you already introduce yourself? I think you did. I'm not sure what you mean by influence further investments in other sectors. People invest in me. I get paid cash to do other things and stuff, but it's quite minimal, right? The money that I'm generally making right now is just from selling suits, right? And everything I do is to sell suits. I'm not boring. I've said over time, over and over and over again. If you want me to answer your question, name, age, country, sex, and then we can get going. And if I'm ignoring your question, like, I'm not ignoring Jonathan Rodriguez's questions because he has introduced himself properly. This is stupid, you know what I mean? Stupid. Just be nice and fair and classy, and then we can do it. I'm not sure what you mean by throw numbers. You can Google my address and you can come over at 10 a.m. And we can make you a new suit. So honestly, I mean, if you're customizing denim with a simple machine and it's successful for you, Ryan, you just keep practicing and practicing and practicing and practicing and practicing and develop your own style. Don't try and imitate anybody else. Of course, you can start imitating and stuff. But I would just keep practicing and practicing and you'll come up with something awesome. I promise you. I promise you that. Monty, yes, I'm going to be selling suits in London. You need to book an appointment, web@samstailor.com. Not Mihal, I appreciate your introduction earlier. If you had just changed your handle, it would be much better. James in the United Kingdom, will you attend my talk July 29th at King's College London? Nothing in life is hard, barely functional. I'll tell you that, honestly. Because if you cross the road, you could be run over. And as we've seen over and over the course of every year now, you get on a plane, it can fucking crash, right? So nothing is hard. I don't find anything hard. The hardest thing is that my father and uncle constantly undermine me, which makes it very difficult for me to work and succeed. They undermine me. They encourage my staff to screw me. And this is all true. If you followed me during the pandemic, you would know. Chris, it's great to hear you. Hear from you? Are you working in Japan now? My suits are 1,000 sterling. I know I'm hilarious, bro, but I'm just honest and think. What are my thoughts on Palestine? I can't see these people starving and all the shit. Like the thoughts are too broad. That's pointless. Hamas, why don't you just give up the hostages, right? Why don't the people of Palestine? Why is there no Palestine president? Why is there no Palestine parliament? Why is there no Palestine Senate? Why is there no Palestine government? Why is there no Palestine leader? What has Hamas got to do with it? Why don't the people from Palestine tell Hamas, give back the fucking hostages, and this will all be over? That's the only thoughts I have. I cannot think anything else. I cannot understand how Hamas is letting the people die when Israel has said over and over again, just give back the fucking hostages, right? Give back the fucking hostages. This shit is fucking over, right? It was the same for Iran. I didn't like the way that the US bombed Iran, but just let the IAE in and show that you're not doing anything, right? And stuff. I just don't get it. So how do I comment, right? How do I fucking comment and so forth? How's the situation in Zimbabwe, Jasper? Are you black or you white? I deliver everywhere in the world. Yeah, I think that's a good idea. Starting a tailoring shop to gain more connections at high value networks. I could help you with that for sure. So people beg me to touch them, whether through DMs or in person or randoms in the street, and I stay far away. I tell them to fucking smack your ass. Why do I not do a hair transplant? I'm actually quite happy with my hair. We've talked about this many times. Like, I was 3 times close and I bailed each time. I look single, as in I'm not with someone. How do you devise that I look single? So I'm not interested in talking to young people unless they're purchasing suits from me, or I'm giving them a lecture, and so forth. I'm mostly interested in. I'm only interested in talking to mature people. I'm definitely not Jewish. I never said Iran cannot have an atomic bomb. Fucking everybody can have an atomic bomb. That's got nothing to fucking do with me. I'm just saying cooperate. What I think about Khalistan, but look, I don't live in India. I've never was born in India. Why can't I understand? Is India such a great country, right? You've got Punjabis, Sardars, Sikhs playing cricket for Indian national team, Indian hockey team, starring in Bollywood films and stuff. Why do they want independence? It doesn't make any sense. Where will they get defense and natural resources? So those are my thoughts. So I'm from Hong Kong. There's no use to spam. I've already answered the question on Iran. Well, I don't live in the United Kingdom, right? But I think that they should just send the boats back. You know, I don't need to fucking goon. Bro, I fuck girls. Do you understand? Women. You understand me? I'm a fucking rock star. I'm not a kid. You know what I mean? I'm not a loser. You know what I mean? I see a girl I like. It's like, you know, I'm honed in on them. You know what I mean? Like, a suit is 1,000 US, 1,000 pounds, excuse me. Okay, Jonathan Rodriguez, let's see if you're the real deal. I give all tip money back. I'm definitely from Hong Kong and not the United Kingdom. I give tip money back. I don't take tips. The Sardar video was great, right? And I didn't know he was gonna fucking say that. I was trying to shoot something else with the young Chinese boy, right? Throwing him in the closet. Nobody even noticed. I mean, I dumped the young Chinese boy in the closet, and stuff, and nobody even focuses on that. They just focus on the fucking Sardar. Jonathan, if you are like this silly, please don't come to my shop. I'm serious. Honestly, I don't need it. You know what I mean? My glasses are fire, right? They're from New Black Optica. I'm in Hong Kong. I get banned all the time. I just didn't feel doing the hair transplant. I'm just happy, right? I'm really fed up with my work. I fucking can't stand my father and uncle. They just miss it doom and gloom. I've said over and over that I'm heterosexual. I definitely like women's asses. No, bro, I don't. You're talking nonsense. Don't come to my shop. I will. How many days? I talked about this earlier. It could be 4 days. It could be 5 days. It could even be 6 days. But those are rare. I don't mind. I like a lot of things, but generally I just wear stuff that I'm contracted to wear. Okay. Tom Segura is one of the most amazing guys. You know what I mean? He's my great client and great friend. I am right now 75 kg, and I am 6'4", so that's 193. I get all types of people in my shop from every single fucking country, and stuff. You know what I mean? I don't have like a chart and say, hey, where are you from? Oh, Kuala Lumpur, and I take Malaysia and stuff. Doesn't work that way. I was this tall at 16. At 16, I was already 6'4". I have accumulated a lot of Tom Ford stuff over the years since the early 2000s when he broke away. I'm going good terms with my dad. He's here every fucking day, but he's a dick, right? I have so many famous clients. I kind of rank them. I am absolutely madly in love with and completely affirmed to the Chinese Communist Party. Suit is 1,000 sterling. I support neither Palestine or Israel. I support Hong Kong, China, and India. Brian Habana still buys suits from me. He was just here, I think, in March or April. Muju, you should come to Hong Kong and buy a suit from me now. I think Taiwan needs to join Hong Kong, not Hong Kong needs to join Taiwan. I've never been up to Belfast, Northern Ireland. You know, I brought up so much stuff in my monologue, right? I did 2 pages worth of notes for you guys today, and we haven't talked about anything in that. I think Tom was cooler than Pierce Brosnan, that's for sure. But Apple user, I really don't answer your questions. I don't like you. I think the United States, which is the greatest country in the world, is making an awful mess for itself. I mean, everybody hates the United States now outside of the United States. I mean, they just despise them. I don't know why people span. It's so stupid. Obviously, everybody knows Hong Kong is a city in China. I came to the United States last year. All right. I was born in Hong Kong, yes. So drab, yeah? I'm just going to start muting people. Why should I live in Texas? I live in fucking Hong Kong. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't make any sense what you're saying. Hello, Roman. I'm a Hong Kong citizen, and I have a United Kingdom passport. I have no interest in leaving Hong Kong. How could I possibly make more money in the United States? Your taxes are like 40%, and mine are 17%. This is an existing family business that I joined. To Liverpool, I want Gyökeres for sure. I just want Gyökeres as Liverpool. I have a British passport because I was born in British Hong Kong pre-1997. Do I need to acknowledge Israel's unethical killing of Palestine? Doesn't every news channel, including Al Jazeera, acknowledge that? I ship worldwide. I ship to fucking Ukraine. I ship to North Korea. I ship to Gaza. No issues. When you're in China, you have no issues. I think Hong Kong is in constant evolution. So every year it gets better and better. There's no issues whatsoever. My preference is Ronaldo, but of course, Messi is the GOAT, having added the World Cup to it. Each book is 200 pages. I don't keep neutral on anything. You know what I mean? I'm not fucking neutral at all. Bro, anywhere you go, you might experience discrimination from some asshole. But that doesn't mean that that country is racist in any ways, right? So, yeah, I've lived in Hong Kong so long, some dick taxi driver might make a comment, but it's so minimal, right? There's no racism here. You don't know what people think under their breath, right? And inside. So that doesn't really matter. The main thing is that you're not subjected to shit while you're living here. And that's what's the most important thing. I speak English. Can't you hear me speaking it? Most of the suits I'm making are fuller and fuller, especially with young people. They've moved far, far away from having skinny suits, right? There was a long period of time where skinny. I don't get any drawbacks or returns from customs to do being in China. China is fucking top of the fucking table, bro. Everybody wants to do business with China. Think about it. I love the suits in Godfather and Goodfellas. They're just amazing. I think I can make anybody look sensational. It's not that I think it. I prove it day after day. I wouldn't be in business otherwise. I wouldn't have such great reviews. I wouldn't have such an enormous client list. I wouldn't have so many famous clients, right? But my job is not to dictate. My job is to create. My job is to bring people's vision to life. So it's all about my client. I get asked this every time. Thoughts on Conor McGregor's suits? They fit very well. The constructions very well. I don't like the swear word tattoo stripes. Excuse me. Why is this guy spamming? I don't understand. It doesn't make any sense. No, I think I prefer to hold grudges. I don't like to be forgiving. You know what I'm saying? I prefer to hold grudges for sure. These are client order books behind me. My creative process is figuring out the client, who the client is, where they are in their life, and what they need the suit for. The Trump tariffs don't affect me in any ways whatsoever, because whatever your country does, you're responsible for it. Okay. So if I'm shipping goods to you and now you're subject to tariff, it has nothing to do with me. You blame your government if you're not happy, right? Whether you voted for your leader or not, once your leader is in place, right, you should, regardless of what side you're on, you must support your leader. So I believe in power and proximity. Okay. If I'm not happy, I will leave. Okay. My job is that no matter who my government is, I support them. There are many celebrities that are very unpleasant in private, of course. Nothing is hard, bro. I kill it every single time. I don't know anything about the Labour government and their wide acceptance of illegal immigrants. I don't know anything about that. My customers are from everywhere. I do a shitload of cameos every day. I'm one of their highest rated creators of the last few years. My cameos are cheap. They're $13 US, and they're absolutely brilliant. Nobody says what I do, what I say. My weirdest celebrity encounter? Geez, no, I haven't had a weird one. I'm based in Hong Kong, definitely not in Australia. I gave away my net worth, right, in the last show last week. I have a team. If you don't have to work with me, you can work with many of my team members who are really great at designing stuff. I'm not shocked at how rude anyone else is, right? I posted an oil up video already on my dark Insta. It hasn't taken off though. I think my personal life is my personal life, but I post a lot of my personal life already on all my channels, so you can take it from there. They don't pay in Hong Kong, so I can't generate any revenue from any of my social media platforms because they don't pay to China. The biggest single order I've received was maybe for 30 suits. It's about 15 years ago from a guy from Africa, French guy living in Africa. I can get Chinese citizenship no problem if I give up my British passport. So I'm in Hong Kong and it's 10:35 a.m. Really, really dull, immature questions. Yeah, it was a long time ago. I wish I could get that again now. The 30 suit order. I don't have a favorite suit that I've ever made. I make a lot of incredible stuff. I'm working with a guy from Apple right now. I was working on his new black double-breasted linen suit yesterday. He's been with Apple for 14 years. I don't duck questions. I don't duck Pakistani questions. Okay. So I'm bringing his vision to life and adding my own touches. Today is fucking Sunday. I don't wear suits on Sunday. Everybody knows it. I don't get excited about fashion at all. I get excited about making people look good. I have personally worked with both President Bush's and President Clinton. My father has also, including President Trump. I have no favorite clients. I hope P. Diddy goes free. I'm the number one on the planet, not just in Hong Kong. No use to wait for marriage. Better to buy a suit now. It doesn't make any sense. I appreciate everybody's love. I think this guy, Osama Dembele, should definitely get the Ballon d'Or. If it doesn't get the Ballon d'Or, they will kill Chelsea. Okay, Chelsea are not going to beat them. All right. If he doesn't get the Ballon d'Or, he's fucking robbed. Okay, and it's coming from a Liverpool fan. I speak a little bit of Cantonese. I don't really know anything about R. Kelly, but if he's rich and famous, he should go free as well. Go with Oud by Diptyque. That's the best cologne. My son's only 13 years old. I usually get up at 4 a.m. every day. I don't like you, Apple user. Well, the Ballon d'Or is about one season, right? It's not about a career. I was thinking Rafinha all the way, right? But I mean, what Dembele has done, right? And if he takes it tomorrow, if they win tonight, and he scores, he's the Ballon d'Or, without a doubt. You know what I mean? I can't believe we've spent the longest topic we've done is Ballon d'Or. I would have no qualms with Isaac coming to Liverpool. I think you just break the bank on everything and create a super team and try and stay up there. In London, I am vacationing. I'm seeing clients to sell suits, and I'm doing a bunch of what you guys would call influencer work. All my fabrics are imported from Italy. My suits start at 1,000 sterling. 1,000 sterling is the starting price for my suits. We have no bad suits. We only have good suits. Bro, that's the stupidest thing I ever heard. Norton, you purchase your suit now. I don't know. I haven't been to London in fucking 25 years, 23 years or something. I'll figure out the jet lag. Hong Kong is so fucking safe. I mean, it's ridiculous. I was working with a client from London yesterday, and he was like telling me, bro, you cannot wear this watch. Everybody from London tells me you cannot wear this watch in London. He said to me yesterday, meaning the day before, that someone at Knightsbridge had their wrist cut off or something and their watch stolen. I mean, it's just crazy stories. If you want to be gift wrapped, you need to purchase a suit. I don't have a store in the UK. My glasses are from the New Black Optical. They're one of my sponsors. Instagram destroys everything. I'm completely shadow banned. I can't publish the content that I want to publish. TikTok, Instagram have banned me so many times. Last week I was banned. I was using my tertiary account. I was so disappointed, and I finally came back. TikTok is like my 10th account. My first account got to 1.8 million followers. YouTube destroyed my account that I furnished for 15 years, and now I've opened this new account. It just sucks. What about PSG versus Liverpool? This match was played in like fucking January, bro. This is a figure 8 by Voila, and it's completely iced, right? Like my ears. Yeah, so Danielle Art was here, and I took him to New Black Optical, and he bought a bunch of stuff. He loved the experience. Who's my favorite cricket team? Look, who the fuck do you think is my favorite cricket team? Jesus. There is no match lined up for PSG Liverpool. I don't really go into the gym, but when I used to, I can bench two plates each side. I have no branches anywhere except for Hong Kong. PSG will smash them 6-0, I believe. I don't know how much. I don't like you, Apple user. Lisa and Danielle, I love both of you. I see the nonsense they have to face. I mean, where's the sophistication? I have a lot of watches. I have a couple of Cartiers, a couple of Rolexes. Do I look Punjabi? Do I sound Punjabi? I have no plans. I have a lot of testosterone. I mean, you can see it, right? I mean, I took my shirt off earlier, right? At my age, fuck yeah, I have a lot of testosterone. I don't gamble at all, and I don't drink. My horse will maybe run next season. He's very badly injured, but he's a 5-time winner. I didn't watch Hong Kong Man United. No interest in that shit. I don't make as much money, nowhere near as much before. So I work with people every day. So right, virtually, Tarzan, Lavjeet, Sital, are you here right now? Mira, anybody here? So how many virtual orders are we? Can everybody come here for 1 second only? I mean, remember what I said about Usain Bolt? All right, they can't get here fast. So I'm working with a guy in London. I think he's a Greek or a Cypriot. Okay, I've never met him before, and it's a great story. Everyone come sit down for a second. What are you guys doing? If you're just chilling outside, you can come in for a second. So he was watching Wimbledon, all right, a few nights ago, and then he saw Tim Henman, and he thought Tim Henman looked amazing. So Tim Henman is a perennial Wimbledon semi-finalist, maybe like 4 semi-finals and never made it to the final. And so he Googled, where does Tim Henman get his suits? And the answer comes up at Sam Taylor. So he sends me an email with his measurements. So this guy's a mature guy. He's paid. He's a barrister and stuff. And he sent me cash straight away. He sent me 1,450 pounds cash instantly. So I'm working on that virtually for him. Are you working on any virtual orders? We're working together on Daniel Cohen, right?
Yes,
for his son.
Yes,
so we're making him a tuxedo.
Tuxedo shirt and tuxedo for him.
So we're making him a tuxedo and a tuxedo shirt. And we've never met this kid before. Okay. And his father sent us his measurements. Lavjeet, you there? Give me a second. So that's 2 people that we've never ever met. One that found me randomly. What virtual orders are you working on? You're working on Austin, Rajesh,
and
Nindi.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm working with Lavjeet on Austin Harrison, but I've met him once in Hong Kong, and now he's ordered a shitload of times since. Rajesh Nero, he's come to Hong Kong a bunch of times and worked with him virtually a bunch of times. He's in Paris right now. See, great question. See, answer a great question. I'll give you good answers. And then we're working for this guy called Nindi, who lives in London. He came to our shop once. And then Tarzan is supposed to take over from me for this guy called, what's that guy called? Who bought like Taylor Overby. He had about 30 suits from me during the pandemic. I've never met the guy ever. He's getting married, so we're making a wedding suit. He's paid me, he's long since paid me $1,500 US for the tux. And he hasn't gone back to me. So I said, listen, I'm going to London. You guys got to take over and stuff. And I told Taylor that. You know what I mean? So that's what? One, we take Taylor right now. This is just on any given day. So right now we're working on 1. Love, you've got 3 with you. Mira, you've got 1. That's 5. And then we've got my 1, 6. So we're working on 6 virtuals today. And so forth. And then, of course, Mira is following up on that Halverson kit. So that makes a 7th. So we're working on 7 virtual orders right now. And these are people that we've never met who have sent measurements, or these are people who we've met in Hong Kong. We have their measurements. Okay, that's fine. Thank you. When I need you again, you come back. I appreciate you. Just close the doors. My horse will be put out to pasture when he's done. I'm not going to reveal the details of my London flight, to be honest, because already so many people hit me up and say, can we meet you at Heathrow and welcome you? And I don't know what type of people these are. So, so I'm not ready to answer a question like that. Everybody begs me to make a video. I've done this so many times. Watch my video that just hit 6 million views. Okay, they all beg for a video. I turn 99.9% of them down. Okay, you cannot have my son's Instagram, but you see plenty of my son here already with me, don't you? Can anybody tell me my son's name? Not the usual suspects, please. Can anybody tell me my son's name? Okay, nobody can tell me my fucking son's name. Not even one fucking person. I really need a barber collab in Mayfair. Can anyone arrange that? I really plan to only go to pubs for lunches. Can anyone ask them to hit me up, DM me about serious stuff on Insta? You know what I'm saying? Sterling, you got the name wrong. Nick, I told you not the usual suspects, right? Not my fucking buddies answering the question, right? I decline videos all the time, bro. I decline them all day, every fucking day. I'm not interested. I've told you over and over, I have over 300 young Chinese boy videos in my iPhone, hopefully loaded up to my iCloud and stuff, right? And, one day I will unleash them. You know what I mean? I will unleash it like, I'll be on Noah's Ark and I'll unleash these fucking videos. I love my son too. He's an absolute sweetheart. Nobody can answer his fucking name. How stupid are you guys? You see him on my fucking Insta every fucking day. Yes, Chris, you got it right. His name is Rian. Did you look it up or did you know? Bro, I will fucking unleash it. You think I'm fucking kidding, right? You know what I mean? This is like equity. Bro, I'm holding this stock. You know the value of this. Even I don't have to unleash it. I can give it to so many different accounts, right? Like, clipping accounts and stuff. They will unleash it. Do you get what I'm saying? It doesn't matter where the video is watched. It doesn't matter how many times I get banned. It doesn't. Tarzan, Lavjeet, Seetal, Meera. It doesn't matter how many times I get banned. It doesn't mean, oh, I lost my 500,000 account. I lost my 1.8 million account. Let me ask you guys a question. Where's Tarzan?
Tarzan?
What are you doing?
Cleaning, sir.
Can you come forward? Let me ask you a fucking question, all right? Okay. I get banned all the time on every fucking platform, right? Does it matter now that I don't have 1.8 million here and I don't have 20,000 there? Everybody sees my videos. Everybody fucking sees it. No matter what, no matter if I start from zero, my videos are seen, right? I mean, who needs to tease me that I'm banned? You're still watching my fucking videos, right? It doesn't matter how many followers I have. It doesn't. I can have 0 followers. And I can open up a 0 follower account, right? Fucking each video will get 1 million fucking views. Yes or no? Okay. This week, let me give you. I wrote some notes down for these. They're such bungies, right? They're so low class. I'm telling you, and they're all white and from USA. They're so low class, right? And they're all young. I don't know how their parents know they talk like this. Just this week, okay, since my last video last Sunday, okay, my 5 million video on my tertiary Insta, it passed 5 million last week. It passed 6 million this week. My David Dobrik video on my TikTok, it was already 4 million something. It passed 5 million this week. So I added another 1 million. Okay. My young Canadian boy video was really close to 3 million and it passed 3 million this week. Okay. That's 3. Okay. My Tom Segura video passed 1 million. That's 4. My cosplay video, which was my favorite video of all time in Guangzhou, it passed 2 million last week. It passed 3 million this week. Okay. The Jamie video that we put on TikTok in one day got 1 million. And in 3 days, it got 2 million. So is that 5 or 6? One video from March 2023 from nowhere suddenly crossed 1 million. Okay. So, and then one of my favorite videos, self-censorship, crossed 1 million this week. Okay. So how many, and then I have this cuck babe. It's on my dark Insta. She's a cuck babe. That went from 700 something thousand. So it crossed 2 million last week and 3 million this week. So what's 1? That's 2. That's 3, that's 4, that's 5, that's 6, that's 7, 8, and 9. So I had 9 videos this week, 9 different videos this week on 2 different Insta accounts and on my TikTok account that got me 1 million extra views. I mean, that's fucking insane, right? That's insane. And then you have the beggars here. They're low-class Americans, right? They can be black or white or Hispanic. They talk like dogs. They don't talk proper English. Okay? Maybe their parents have money or not, or this or that. But they have an attitude and they have nothing. You know what I mean? They can't speak. They're beggars. You know what I mean? English people, they're not like that. It's only Americans. Thank you, guys. 9 videos adding another 1 million views. I mean, such low class. I mean, you want to talk low class, and I'll give it back to you. I speak English. I don't have awkward public interactions. If I want to speak to someone, I go and fucking speak to them. The girl, I'll go and speak to the girl. I'll go and fucking speak to the girl. I don't care. I can't help myself, right? I cannot help my fucking self. Okay? You know what I mean? If there's a girl that I'm attracted to, even if I'm fucking married, I can't keep my eyes off her. I must go and at least talk to her, right? That's number 1. Or if there's a government official that I want to talk to, I will go. There's no awkward interactions, guys. You know what I mean? It's nothing about even being premeditated. I'm a hunter, okay? Why do women like me, okay? They can think I'm the biggest cunt asshole there is, right? Okay. But when you have a guy like me, right? Danielle, Lisa, would you concur, right? I'm very old school, right? Raging for them. Who's not going to have that, enjoy that attention? Do you understand what I'm saying? When you're this old school guy, not this yo guy, hey bitch, yo, this that, like a guy, okay, I'm raging, but when I talk to you like a musketeer, right? You know what I mean? I talk to you like D'Artagnan. Yes or no, Lisa? Yes or no, Danielle? Tell me, no? Right? Right? So that's just how I am. You know what I'm saying? Look, I'm not going to answer about what women want and how they feel or whatever. I'm very religious, but I can just tell you how I am completely. The suit is 1,000 sterling. The suit price doesn't fluctuate. The guy who was talking about coming to my store tomorrow, Rodriguez, don't come if you don't have 1,000 sterling to purchase. Don't come to speak to me. Don't come and take a photo with me. We have security. We'll fucking throw you out. All right? Sammy Pirozzi, your mother, your father, your wife, your girlfriend, your gay lover, your brother, your sister, your neighbor, your degenerate friend sleeping on your sofa. Anybody can measure you. Don't worry. Send me your measurements through the measurement chart on my website. We're in business. I will make you something amazing. The suit is 1,000 sterling. How many times will I say the fucking same thing? That the suit is 1,000 sterling. And so it doesn't matter what your size is, how tall, how short, how fat, I'll make you look fucking amazing. I'm in Hong Kong. Okay. Apple user, you're a fucking dick. I'll tell you that. Lisa, Daniel, I appreciate you so much for staying this side and help me keep this going. You know what I mean? But I think one of you have disappeared. Either Lisa is there or Daniel is there, but no, not both are there. But I prefer you both to just stay this side, spam the feed with likes and stuff. Oh my god. I said a suit, right? You dumb fucking dick, Himat Sond. I see you here, Danielle. Most expensive suit I ever made was 10,000 US dollars. I appreciate you, Uzbekistan. I'm born in Hong Kong. I've lived in London. I've lived in New York. I moved back to Hong Kong. I moved to New York. I spent 3 years there. I moved back to Hong Kong. I moved to London. I lived there for a year. I moved back to Hong Kong. You can definitely case study me on narcissism. I appreciate you, Callum. I learned this on my own. I don't know anything about Dagestan. I think NYC is a liberal shithole. My favorite decade for suits is right now. I've worked with so many famous people. How can I rank them? Doesn't make any sense. I appreciate you, UK Drill Supply. I'm going to be in London in a few days. My parents are from India. I'm not talking about my worst celebrity experience. No, everything is included. It is part of the service. There's an allure. Oh, let's go to Sao Paulo, right? You've got a fucking statue there. Let's go to Athens, Greece, and whatever. But at the end of the day, you know that these are shithole economies, right? Right? So the luster is not there for me. What will I do in Sao Paulo? I live in fucking Hong Kong. Hong Kong is like a fucking spaceship. The fuck will I do in Sao Paulo? Shithole. The fuck will I do in Greece? Shithole. The economies are in the toilet, right? These countries are in the toilet. So I'll fly that far for one monument? You got to be kidding me. You know what I'm saying? Fucking better go to Manila. Look how much investment is there. I hope this Muslim, look, I'm not Muslim, right? And I'm not young, but I hope he gets it since he's riled up so many people. I just said I'm not Muslim. So what does that make me? I want to come to Saudi. Will you arrange someone to fly me out and put me out? Because I'm not going anywhere paying anymore, right? I need business class tickets and a suite. Hong Kong is the greatest place on the fucking planet. I just told you, I moved to New York for 3 years. I moved back here. I moved to London for a year. I moved back here. Well, you can just buy a cameo from me, Seth. $13 US on cameo.com. Again, my video is flagged. Don't flag. I didn't do anything. That's because of you, Apple user. For no reason. No, I don't think Hong Kong should be its own country at all. Why? Hong Kong is a city in China. We have no defense. We have no natural resources. Okay, we're not oil producing, coal producing, mineral producing. We don't have an army. We don't have a navy. We don't have an air force. Right? And stuff. So no, I'm very happy to be part of China. I've never even thought of independence once. I think it's ridiculous. I have no next favorite places after Hong Kong. I've been living in Hong Kong my whole life minus 4 years. If you want me to come to Mumbai, I've said it over and over again. You talk to a company, talk to an organization, or you fund it yourself. You fly me out, business class tickets and suite, and then you don't need to pay me. I'll be there and I'll do the work that you want me to do. Right? The appearances, talks, meet and greets. I'm not about independence, guys. I'm about power and proximity. If you're not happy, leave. I'm not here to talk about comparing Hong Kong and the United Arab Emirates. Taiwan is a great place. You get a chance to go there, go there. In American politics, of course, I line up more to the right. Does that mean I approve of what Donald Trump is doing? No, not really. The largest shoots I've made are for Pavarotti, I believe. UK drill supply, you still there, buddy? Thailand is like shit. Either you go to a resort, which is boring, or you go to Bangkok, which is just a disaster place. You know what I'm saying? I always have fun in Bangkok, but what will I do in a resort for so long? My favorite hobbies are to make money, man. I need money. I've never been to Yemen, and I don't know much about them. I like Bangkok. Yeah, it's okay. I just go there with a woman, though. It's no use to go with kids. A stupid question. I love Australia. What a beautiful country. I've never been to the Maldives. If there was a direct flight, I would have gone already. I think Taiwan should reintegrate with the mainland. That's what I believe. That is my genuine belief. I don't understand what you mean. People beg for a video and then I just say whatever comes to mind. Japan was awesome 2 years ago. Tokyo is like, oh, wow. If you ever get a chance to go to Tokyo, go. Best part about living in Hong Kong, it's zero crime. It's absolute zero crime. So that's amazing. The second best part of living in Hong Kong, I would say, is two things. One is the taxes, 17% tops, and two is the infrastructure. My favorite Liverpool player is Jamie Carragher. Signature scent is Oud by Diptyque. I have no equity or ownership in Sam's Taylor. I'm just an employee. Don't have many opinions of Africa. Not really interested. If you want me to make a suit for you, you have to pay me first. I might just bring people's visions to life. I love going to Macau. I think it's an awesome place. I don't know anything about Steve Bannon. Apple user, I don't like you. I am very happy running Sam's Taylor the way it is with the legacy that I have. We spoke about Palestine earlier. You're way too late to the party. Suit is 1,000 sterling. I think that's the 96th time I've said it. Definitely Hong Kong over Shanghai. Shanghai is very vast, yeah. And, yeah, it's beautiful and stuff. But, infrastructure-wise, Hong Kong is still ahead of it. And it's more compact. You'll have more fun here. Right now, who's my favorite Liverpool player? Andy Robertson, Virgil van Dijk, Alisson, Konate, Those would be my favorites. Is that okay with you guys? I had a good think about it. You can buy happy birthdays from me on my Cameo. Actually, if you look at my Cameo write up and stuff, if you look at the reviews on me, my Cameo birthdays are rated the highest. Okay. Mira? Mira? Anybody there? I don't despise people. I've not considered leaving Sam's. I get asked this all the time. My real mom, my own mother, encourages me. Anybody there? Mira Sital Josephine? Tarzan? I work out, I eat well. That's how I stay in shape. I'm born and raised in Hong Kong. I speak a little bit of Cantonese, but no, I speak English. Is this guy done?
Which one?
My dad.
Is it?
Is he back from his walk?
Yeah, yeah.
He's done.
Yeah, he's done.
Okay, first and foremost, I want to say thank you to Instagram. I'm out of here. Let me shut this down. This will be the last Watchman's Hour for a while because I'm going to London on Thursday. I would like all of you to follow my journey on my main Instagram, Sam's Taylor. That's where you'll see all of London. Okay, so first of all, say bye to Instagram. TikTok, YouTube, I'm still with you. So let's do this. The Watch, WATCH, Watchman's Hour with you fly me. You get someone to fly me to Toronto, right? That's basically, we talked about it. It's also need business class tickets and a suite. And I don't charge daily service. Business I'm doing in London, yes. If you want to meet me and purchase a suit, you can. I have a Rolex. I have a beautiful solid gold Cartier. I have Rolex President, but I prefer this one. Yes, come for 1 week vacation. I'll get the suit done. Done? O'Sullivan, make it happen. 07 Vivian. Guys, you're running out of time to ask me great questions. So UK Drill Supply, where are you based? I need at least 4 working days. For the service, you have to be in Hong Kong. Bro, I have no answer about the future, bro. I got to earn money in the present, you know what I mean? Why waste time dreaming? You know what I mean? Definitely Hong Kong, bro. It's so much laissez-faire. It's so easy. I drive an Alphard. I know you're based in England. Whereabouts? Anyways, I'm speaking at King's College London, July 29th. All are welcome to attend. There's links all over my Instagram posts. Thank you, Danielle. I love that as well. I've got a lot of shit to do this Sunday. I want to swim. I've got my aunt in town. It's the last weekend here. I've got to take her all over the place. You're in Manchester, okay? So I won't see you then. Anyone can attend. Yeah, just look up the link and buy your ticket. It's £5. Black suit. In person, after you purchase a suit, you can receive the service. Yes, black people are welcome. I can't help you if you're poor. I don't like poor people, to be honest with you. So you're talking to the wrong guy if you're poor, seriously. And I mean that wholeheartedly. Right? If you're poor, then you're obviously not fucking working hard. So what the fuck am I supposed to say then? Well, you gotta fucking work if you're poor. So don't use coming to me and saying, hey, let's be friends, I'm poor. Get a fucking job. Yeah, all my friends are rich. Why would I hang out with fucking poor people? Then work harder. If you don't have enough money, fucking work harder. You know what I'm saying? Don't beg, man. It's just disgusting. Get a burgundy double-breasted from me, bro. It will be sick. I don't know. I don't look at fucking numbers. Bro, there's people all over these feeds begging for free suits. What the fuck are you talking about? I'm trying to think. What is it? What's the name of my jeans company? PVT dot COL. Is it PR? PRVT? Private selection got them. The last one would be F7 kits. Okay, and I can't put in one more. What I would have done would have been plenty of consent. I'll just tag them. Sans Taylor, advanced settings. Boom! A podcast is posted. Or in the matter of posting. Check out my video from the day, my last few days of me building my new suit for London. I'm going to say bye to YouTube now. Appreciate you very much, especially Lisa and Danielle and UK Driller. And TikTok, appreciate you.